What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of July 8th to the 11th. And so, let's get started. But really quick, guys, if you're in the market for a new PC, check out Apex Gaming PCs. They made my PC that I use for everything, and it's been fantastic. Link in the description, and if you use code KakisHD, you can save up to $250. So why not check it out? Alright, now as for Xur, he is going to be located in the Winding Cove on the EDZ. Alright, so let's see what he has. Firstly, in terms of exotics, we have the Queenbreaker, trash. Then we have the Wormhusk Crown, definitely not trash. Roll is kind of pretty average though in terms of stats. Stronghold's an interesting one for swords, and wow, this is not a bad roll actually. Like 66 is pretty high. You got a recovery as the main spike. You got resilience, discipline, intellect. Yeah, honestly, if you don't have one, not a bad roll to pick up. Fellwinter's Helm is a really interesting one as well, and recovery and intellect being the spikes here definitely aren't terrible. Maybe a bit too much mobility, however. Alright, now let's move on to the weapons. Firstly, we have a 7 Seraph Carbine here, and guys remember, this can make Warmind cells, and quite frankly, the roll I'm seeing here of Appended Mag, which is going to extend the magazine, Slide Shot, and then Swashbuckler, this is an absolutely solid roll. Like, the 7 Seraph can't get too many good rolls. You know, it can get Rampage instead of Swashbuckler, but that's about it. Honestly, if you don't have one, especially if you're a new player and you want to get started with some Warmind cell builds, maybe you picked up a random Warmind cell mod from Ada, pick this up, absolutely. Alright, moving on from there, we have the Enigma's Draw with Zen Moment Demolitionist. Fine, but not amazing. We have a Surplus Tap the Trigger Extraordinary Rendition. Hey, put on Hammer Forged, and you actually have with a Stability Masterwork, you have a not so bad roll, right? Like a PvP roll. Hey, aggressive frames can be actually very solid in PvP. You can do better than Surplus, but Tap the Trigger is pretty good, and Surplus isn't terrible, especially this archetype does need a little bit more stability. So not a terrible PvP roll there. Well, we have a Deafening Whisper, guys, a Wave Frame Void Grenade Launcher, one of the best, PvE weapons in the game, period. Rampage is fantastic on it. Killing Wind, not so much, but certainly a serviceable roll. Then we've got the Sorrow's Verse here with, oh, whoa. Yeah, do you guys just see that? Perks are appearing and disappearing. Well, I don't know what's going on there, but hey. Dynamic Sway plus 1 for All is actually a pretty solid roll. I mean, 1 for All is more for PvE, and Dynamic is more for PvP. Outlaw, I don't know, I mean, this is coming with 2 perks, but hey, Outlaw plus 1 for All, if you do have this combo, pretty darn decent in PvE for that style of auto rifle. Then we have the Temptations Hook. Surrounded plus Tireless Blade is, not great, not terrible. Ooh. So what we have here, guys, this is an old Sunset Iron Banner weapon, the Bite of the Fox. So rarity-wise, you might want to pick this up just because you can't get this in the game anymore. But check it out. This is actually a really good roll. You have Snapshot Sights plus Explosive, like really not terrible there. I know you can do better than Explosive, but look at the range here. You've got Full Bore, you've got Accurized, paired with Snapshot. This thing is in 95 range, man. That's actually nuts. And I mean, heck, you could go with Small Bore, still have a ton of range, and get a little bit more stability for that flinch resistance. But yeah, like this thing, remember, range is kind of tied to the accuracy stat. You're going to be getting a lot of headshots with this thing because of that range stat. All right, now let's check the 2 other exotic weapons. Oh. Okay, well, we have a Polygonal Rifling maybe isn't what you want, Alloy Magazine, but Eye of the Storm is absolutely fantastic, especially if you are on console. This is going to significantly boost your accuracy, and so it's going to help you win a lot of gunfights. Moving on from there, we have a Dead Man's Tale with Snapshot. Last time I said I didn't like Snapshot, I got a lot of people saying, why don't you want Snapshot? I don't like Snapshot. On the exotic that's meant to hipfire, has the best hipfire on the game. If you're aiming down sights, bro, you're using this weapon wrong in my opinion. So I don't think Snapshot is very synergistic. It's honestly not a bad perk, but I just think for what the Dead Man's wants to be doing, I'm not a fan. But Hawkmoon's not a terrible pickup. All right, let's check this armor. Hold on a second. We have the old school Gambit Invader set. Extremely rare set here. They sold the Reaper set a while back, guys. I think this might be the first time Xur's selling the Invader set. So you've got the red snake decal. So collector-wise, pick this up and dismantle it, absolutely. But okay, let's look at these rolls here. Wow, and a fantastic roll for these gauntlets. 30 resilience for the Titan is incredible. This is exactly what you want. This is really, really a solid pickup. Then we've got 58 chest piece, not spiky. This is not too good. We've got this helmet. You do have a little bit, I mean, 59 is a little on the low end, but hey, you've got resilience. You don't have very much mobility. This is not terrible. And then 58, again, a little bit on the low end here. But definitely just pick this up so you can, you know, pick it up, go into your inventory, and then dismantle it immediately, just because now you've unlocked that as something for transmog. All right, now let's switch to the Warlock. All right, for the Warlock, let's see these gauntlets. Oh man, 59 is a bit on the low end, but wow, huge resilience spike, which again, like every class wants now for PvE because it's damage resistance. And a big 19 intellect spike as well. Definitely consider getting this, but again, 69 is a little bit low overall. 60 is pretty average, not too spiky there. 61, huge mobility spike. If you want that, consider it. And then, again, same thing, huge mobility spike here on the boots. I'm not a huge fan of mobility. Some people are, so there you have it. But let's switch to the Hunter. All right, now for the Hunter, we've got, 61 is not too bad. Recovery, discipline, intellect, and mobility. Really not too bad there, honestly. Again, 61, a little bit more resilience, which I know a lot of you Hunters, including myself, need to start speccing into a little bit more in our PvE builds. Then we've got the helmet. 58's a bit low here. And the boots, again, 58's pretty unremarkable. And so, guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickKakis. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.